Hey, how's it going? It's Liban Ali here from WeKnowGamers. Today we're here at the Vaults underground at Waterloo. I'm sitting next to David Goldfarb, and we're here to talk about Payday 2. So David, how's it going? How are you feeling today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, I've came to see the game. So, Payday, it came out in 2011. You had a whole stream of DLC that came out after it in the following months from its release. So, for those, I know about Payday, you certainly know about Payday. So then for those who I'm not quite sure about the game or where it came from, could you just give a quick rundown of what Payday is all about?
The first game was a cooperative robbery game, and I think it was really the only game of its kind that was ever a first-person shooter, and so that was kind of it had a lot of in common with like Left 4 Dead and so on, but it's really its own sort of unique thing, being a cooperative heist shooter. So the second game is I think we've just taken all the stuff that we maybe wanted to do in the first game but didn't have an opportunity to do, or stuff that we thought we would be even better to do in the second game, and really turned that into what Payday 2 has become, which is this insane heist RPG thing. It's become something completely different, I think, than we even internally maybe anticipated.
Cool. So that's the previous game out of the way. So then what kind of things can we expect from Payday 2 in terms of features, in terms of any kind of tweaks you guys made to make the game more a better experience for the player?
I guess I've been mixing in Payday 1 and Payday 2 in this whole thing, actually. The big changes, I think, for us are, we added stealth, like, systemically. So you can stealth the great majority of missions. By stealth, I don't just mean like you can stealth like nobody sees you. You control a room. You can, you keep all the people down. That kind of thing. So that's one thing. We added this enormous skill system that allows you to kind of customize with the 4 archetypes of like enforcer, mastermind, technician, and ghost. And those are like, you can kind of mix and match and hybridize your character, or go, and that's really the RPG heritage, and giving people the ability to play the way they want to play. Then we've added this economy and the payday that you get at the end of a job, which allows you to like, actually, like, when you rob stuff, you think you would want to get something of value, so that's kind of why it's there. And then the final thing is that we've added this whole crime net, which is kind of this mission delivery system, and there's like 5 times as many missions as Payday 1, and there's like rare missions, and you can play on different difficulties a lot, and actually in some ways like Dark Souls, in that you can play stuff that's way too hard for you, but you can see what it's like, and then like go like, hey, I need to get 3 friends to deal with this situation because I'll get so much XP and loot and stuff if I do it. So there's so many more things beyond that, but that's like, those are I'd say 4 of the biggest things that are different, and the improved guns and all that stuff, like weapon customization and mask customization. Those are also huge things that we've changed. So a lot. It's like could have been Payday 3.
Okay. So just skip Payday 2, just go straight to 3.
We joke about it at the office, like, you guys just went straight to Payday 3, so we kind of did.
So we touched on it like quickly earlier about the DLC, so I'm assuming you have DLC planned for this game as well?
Yeah, full year.
Is there any more you could tell us about that?
I can't, because we're still working on the plan. But we definitely intend to do at least as much as we did for Payday 1. A substantial amount. Yeah.
Okay, just some quick questions for some of the social media fans of WeKnowGamers. One person wanted to ask about some of the weapons in the game, in particular some of the newer weapons. Is there anything you could mention on some of the actual newer weapons that you might have added into Payday 2?
I don't know what they would mean by newer weapons exactly. Like, there's some stuff. There are a lot of new assault rifles and SMGs that no one's ever seen before. I think I don't remember if there was a 308 in the. I'm not drawing a lot of. I'm having trouble remembering anything right now. There's a sawed-off shotgun. There's just a bunch of really cool stuff that I know we didn't have in the first game. There's 26 weapons now. I think the first game had 13, 11. something. Many less.
One more question from the fans. This one's a bit more technical. So they ask, when you're carrying the extra loot, and they ask how the camera tilts when you carry the extra loot. Will there be anything else that will affect the player? Like, will their movement slow down or anything of the sort?
Yeah, movement slows down. Depends on what bag it is. If it's gold, you really slow down a lot. You slow down like 50%. And there's stuff that can offset it, like certain skills. If you play Enforcer and you take the Transporter, Pack Mule skill, then you can move faster while carrying heavy loads and stuff. So yeah, it does slow you down though.
Okay, well, David, thanks very much for talking with us. Definitely pretty interesting. That was Payday 2. So just once again, when's the game coming out and what platforms?
In mid-August, it's coming out on PS3, 360, and PC.
Okay, David.
Yeah.
So we heard everything about Payday 2.
Yeah.
We understand what happened with the original Payday and how that what made it into the new game and what didn't. So I gotta ask you, this makes me sound like you're the master of the heists.
Uh-huh.
You're definitely the master of the heists. So if I were to ask you to come and perform a heist with me, would you do it?
No.
Not of any kind of heist, because we got the masks here. We could do it. We could go do it right now. We're ready to go.
It would depend what we were doing. Like
So-
if it was like a heist, like a cake, I would be down for like a cake heist. Are we gonna steal? What kind of cake are we talking? What are we gonna take?
Chocolate, vanilla. I mean, what kind of cake do you like?
I don't know. I mean, I'm down for whatever type of cakes you got. I mean, like I like cake, so that's. But if you want to actually like steal like a, you want to hit an armored car, is that your? You want to?
No, we're not experienced enough for an armored car. I was thinking the local Tesco and getting that cake.
Oh yeah. I think that'd be a lot safer. So we could probably do that.
Definitely. So let's put on these masks.
All right, we're gonna mask up and do that shit.
Unfortunately, we can put on the mask. Unfortunately, you guys won't get to see this. Me and David are gonna go steal some cakes from Tesco. Any more to add, David?
Don't do this at home.
Definitely don't do this at home. We'll see you guys later.